In today's video, we're going to take you guys on a walkthrough of our next investment property. Hi guys.
Hey there.
I hope everybody's doing well. Okay, so we finally got our next rental property, although right now it's not actually a rental property, it's only a single family dwelling that we have to renovate the crap out of and convert it into a double unit. So we're going to take you on a walkthrough of that today. But before we do, we just want to give you a little bit of information about the house. So do you want to tell them a little bit about it?
I feel like you're too far out. You're not centered. There we go, that's better. So it's a 2-bedroom brick bungalow, and it has a separate 1.5 car detached garage, so that's a great feature. And the house itself has a separate entrance, which is something that we're always looking for. It's about 800 and something square feet, around that size. And what else do you want to know?
So it's a wartime house. So you've probably seen us do several of these houses in the past. It's not anything spectacular. It's a small, cute house with good curb appeal. But these wartime houses we find are really, they're perfect for converting the basement into a separate apartment because they usually have a separate side entrance to the basement. Sometimes it's a back entrance.
So this video would be great for anybody who's just looking to get into real estate investing, so a beginner, or somebody who is a seasoned investor and who has done a lot of these types of projects and might be curious just to see how we're doing these sorts of things. So essentially anybody who is interested in real estate, rental properties, or some badass renovations.
Yeah, and also anyone who's sort of curious about what it is that we're looking for when we buy these types of properties and why we look for those features, and also what it is that we're going to do with the house after we get it, and what's our plan for the house, what are we going to turn it into. Yeah. So that's kind of who this video is directed towards. But I think that's about it. So should we go to the property?
Let's take a look.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're running out of daylight, so I want to do this quickly on the outside of this house. So this is the next house that we've bought to convert into a double unit rental property. So I just want to kind of give you guys a bit of an understanding of what it is that Amanda and I are looking for when we select a house like this.
Here it is.
Say hello, Amanda.
Hi.
So one of the things you'll know right from the beginning, it's not a very big house, but it does have good curb appeal. So in the past, when we first started doing this, we bought a few houses that didn't necessarily have the best curb appeal, but this house, you know, it's cute, and you can actually, there's quite a bit you can do in the front yard to improve the curb appeal. So it's not an issue at all. A few other things, like we've got plenty of room to widen the driveway, although in this case, there's actually already a double width driveway, and it's 3 cars long beside the house. So we actually don't need to do anything with the driveway to meet the municipal bylaws for basement accessory apartments. But if we want to widen it a little, just to make a little more room, that's fine too. The next thing that we're looking for in a house, obviously, is a separate entrance to the basement. So we got one entrance. This is going to be the main entrance to the main floor apartment, and then once we complete the renovation, this side door will be the side entrance to the basement apartment, and so it'll be totally separated from the main floor apartment. There will be a fire door inside this door that will allow access from the main floor into the basement, but that fire door will remain closed and locked. So that's about everything you really need to see on the outside. Actually, that's not everything. There's also a garage. Okay, so a few things about the garage. We often don't have a garage with the properties we buy. It's certainly a nice luxury to have. Not so much for parking vehicles, but what we can do, and what we're going to do with this particular garage, is we're going to divide it in 2 and add a separate door, so it'll actually be converted into 2 storage units. Each storage unit will be about 10 foot by 10 foot. So there'll be 200 square foot storage units.
Yeah, so what I found is the reason why we do that is we can charge a premium rent, and tenants always want additional storage put your snow tires, you know, kids' bikes, things like this, that it actually encourages tenants to get comfortable and to stay a little bit longer term.
Yeah, and what can we get? Usually something like about $100 a month, around there for a storage unit that size.
I would say even more, maybe 150, 200 is what we could be pushing it more for an increase now.
200 sounds high to me, but
that was a couple years ago since we priced one with a garage, dear.
We'll see what we can get for this one. But
yeah.
So normally if we'd rent out a 2-bedroom apartment for say $1,400, we could probably get 15 or 16 if it's got the storage unit.
Yeah.
So it's a total bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go take a look inside. Okay, so first thing I want to say is I'm filming this all on my cell phone, like I've been doing for the past several videos. But I did actually just buy a new camera. Yay! And I bought a bunch of lighting equipment too, which I used to have until everything was stolen off the last project, right from the job site, along with all of my tools. So I'm sure some of you remember that. That was like a year ago, and I just couldn't be bothered to buy a new camera and actually film properly. But I'm kind of digging the cell phone for this particular segment, so I'm not really sure if I want to use the new camera. I kind of want to try it just to see how it looks, but I don't know if it makes sense to walk around with it, but it kind of makes sense to walk around with my cell phone. So I'm gonna switch to the other camera anyways, and hopefully it looks better, but okay, I'm switching right now. Okay, bye. Okay, so there we go. This is the new camera. I'm not sure how, I haven't got any of the settings adjusted or anything at this point. So, this is the front entrance. Let's do a little tour. So, this doorway right here leads into the kitchen. So that's actually going to be closed off.
So this right here, this is gonna be the basement apartment's entrance. And we'll block this off from the top floor.
Yeah, so when you come in the front door, you're actually just going to be greeted with this living room. And this is the doorway into the hallway towards the bedrooms. And also it'll be the way that you go around to the bathroom, and the kitchen is this way. So you should be leading, honey.
Okay.
There's no more, otherwise might as well send you home.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay, my arm is getting tired. I guess I gotta hit the beam better. So this is the kitchen, obviously. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that. So we're really not gonna be doing too much up here. This kitchen's pretty dated, but we're probably gonna add laundry in the kitchen.
Yeah, so in this space right here, this is an existing pantry, but it's a perfect spot to actually set like a stackable washer and dryer. And what I found over the years is that tenants don't want to rent a place unless they have their own laundry. I mean, I would want my own laundry, so it's reasonable to expect that any tenant is going to want their own private laundry. So every single one of our rentals, I actually insist that there's a private laundry in each of the units. Because again, we just want to keep our tenants comfortable and staying at the property long term.
Just a quick glance at these cabinets. They're dated
Yeah.
and they're old.
They're in great shape though.
But yeah.
Look at these, they're nice.
So in the past, one of the things we kind of get carried away with is because I'm a carpenter and I feel a little OCD about my renovations, so I'd want to like update everything. But these are old and kind of ugly, but they're actually like very well maintained. There's nothing wrong with them, and tenants really don't give a crap. Okay?
Here's what I might do. I might put new knobs on these cabinets.
No, we're not doing any new knobs.
No, I might actually do that.
Okay, she's gonna actually do that when she's not ever on job site, so that's not gonna happen. Just
So,
ignore everything she just said.
If we were doing anything to the kitchen, that would be it.
Okay. No knobs. Main floor bathroom. It's basically a gut job. And you may look at this bathroom and think, well, why would I gut the bathroom? I just said I'm not going to do anything with the kitchen cabinets. Tenants don't care. Bathroom's a different story, okay? So the bathroom, we have a shower, we have a tub, we have things that if the tile in the shower leaks, then I have to fix it. Well, in order for me to fix it, that's like a week or two, like to renovate the bathroom after a tenant moves in. That's gonna be a major inconvenience because there's no other bathroom. So I'm basically gonna have to move the tenants out renovate the bathroom and then move them back in. You gotta remember, these houses are mostly built in the late 50s or in the 60s. So there's all kinds of handyman special plum jobs have been done. So we need to get stuff back done properly. And so that's the main reason why we renovate the main floor bathroom and not necessarily anything else on the main floor.
So what I find interesting, Marty,
Yeah.
is that your renovation outline and your renovation plan was to only redo the shower and the tub surround, and then you walk around the corner here with your camera and now you've already changed your mind to gut job?
Did I say I was only doing the tub?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we might only do the tub.
I think he's gonna gut it. I actually didn't believe him when he said he was only gonna do the tub.
Well, the floor doesn't need to be done, right? The floor looks like it's in good shape.
Unless you find that it is leaking.
Probably put a new exhaust fan. A new exhaust fan, because I guarantee you that one's probably not connected properly, and probably even if it was, doesn't move a lot of air anyways. Okay, let's go take a look in the basement now. Basically everything you see down here is getting ripped out. Why? Because we need to do a proper layout. We don't have the proper configuration to fit 2 bedrooms and a bathroom and a kitchen and a living room. That's one major reason why. Another reason is we have to do things like re-insulate the entire perimeter. We have to cut in a few windows in a few spots. One of them is going to have to be a larger egress window. So, you know, we're going to be peeling back drywall in some spots no matter what anyways. So, you know, now's the time to like gut everything out and figure out the exact best utilization of the space.
It's nice to actually get in here on day 1 and 2 and rip everything out. Well, the guys to get in here and rip everything out. To be working with a clean slate is actually really helpful for our floor design and laying out the floor plan when Marty does that. For example, the whole middle section here is actually divided by a concrete wall. So it's
Right.
something that we have to be aware of with the floor plan, because that isn't something that's super easy to work with.
So I'm just gonna see if I can sort of show you guys what we're talking about. So the staircase comes down. This behind it is the main structural wall. That runs down the entire length of the house, the center of the house. So then we've got all of our joists running this way, sitting on top of that wall. And then on the other side of that wall, we've got more joists. That's the other half of the basement. Okay, so right now, the only way to access the other side of that beam and that wall is by walking
Like this little
around this way. So if you just take a look, this is basically where we're going to be fitting our bedrooms and our bathroom and our basement laundry. Basically somewhere along here in this center of the structural wall, we're going to be cutting an opening there. We're actually going to close this opening off because it doesn't really work to access this. If this is going to be 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, well, we're basically going to be standing in one of the bedrooms right now. We've already got windows here that are going to be used for the bedroom, but you're gonna have to walk through this bedroom to get to the rest of the basement if we don't cut some kind of opening in this wall. So that's why we're doing that. So this will be a bedroom, then we'll have an opening here so that accesses the other half of the basement, and then probably bathroom basically right here in the middle, and then the other bedroom at the other end. So at this other end, we don't have any windows right now. So we're gonna have to cut at least 1 window in here to make that bedroom legal. And then over on the other side, that's where the kitchen and living room, like open concept, is gonna be. So we'll cut the egress window in there, unless we can fit it into one of the already existing windows. As you see, we've already got 1 window here. And then at the other end of this basement, we've got a couple windows there. So
I think you're gonna have to cut a window.
yeah, there's no lights in there either, right? But neither one of those will actually meet egress window requirements. Sorry about the the dark dungeon room here.
I'm not a good
But
camera person.
no, she's terrible.
I mean a lighting person. I also saw like 6 spiders since we got here, and I'm terrified.
You saw 6 spiders.
6?
Where?
There was one on the light switch I just touched.
Yeah, so that's basically what we're doing. And then once we've got everything opened up and reframed, you know, we're gonna rewire the basement, new electrical panel, new plumbing, all that sort of stuff. Mostly just down here. Hopefully we don't have to rewire the upstairs, though we have in the past. If there's like no ground wires, or if it's all aluminum wiring, or various reasons. But hopefully we can avoid that and just rewire the basement. And then we'll rock all the basement ceilings so it's soundproof, fireproof. We'll put resilient channel, 5/8 drywall. So it's been a little while since I filmed, so.
What are you new?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit new tonight, but.
Amateur on the camera.
Yeah. But there you have it. So tomorrow morning we start. And we're excited to be back doing what we do. It's been almost a year. Actually, it's been over a year since our last project.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing.
We're back at it.
If you guys have any questions, it'd be great if you guys could post them in the comments section below. See, you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that, like below.
Or you could go to my Instagram, which is, what is it?
You just changed it, I don't know.
It's MG_house_hustlers is my Instagram.
I like that name.
MG.
MG House Hustler.
Like OG, but MG.
Or like MG, like Marty Gordon.
You know, I'm an OG. Actually, I'm not. But we're going to see Snoop on the weekend. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of a G now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. But that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys shortly.